I started the event on Monday, and then on Tuesday I had a really nice experience, which was a really beautiful one and completely new for me, because after meditating with the first meditation that Dr. Joe started in the morning, I get really profound and really deep into it, so that I felt that I lost myself somewhere in the space, and suddenly I start shaking and bouncing, and it was like a rampage or a flow of energy that enters at the top of my head, and I couldn't feel anything, just like it was like a electricity, so that was shaking my body, and then I lost control of my body and lay down completely. So it took me a lot of time to come back, because I couldn't control anything, and when I came back and I opened my eyes, it was like everything was completely new. Like it was my first time on the earth. So I didn't know how to speak. I didn't know who I was. I didn't remember my name. I didn't remember my family or where I was. So I had to realize, what is this place? What I'm doing here? When I started to see the people around me, I was like, who they are? I don't understand what I'm doing here. Why they speak? Because why they speak if it takes so much time? You just have to think and everyone can understand you. So it takes so much time to pronounce every word, and they move their mouth. And I wanted to repeat what they were saying, because I saw that they were trying to call me to come back. And I saw, and I was like, inside of me, like laughing, because I was like, it's so funny to see how they move their mouth. And I would like to do it, but I don't have like the strength, or I cannot have voice to move it. So I was like trying to understand, and some people were speaking to me in English and the other ones in Spanish. So I felt that I understood both, but I was like, I don't know how to reply them in any of those languages. So then when they stood me out, I was like thinking, I don't know how to walk. So I started seeing them how they move their legs to start walking. So I repeat what they do. So I was following them, and then, for example, they wanted to give me food, and I didn't understand why you have to eat. So I had to try again and to feel the flavor and to understand and to ask them, how do you call this? So, for example, the carrot, I didn't remember that it was carrot. So they explained me, this is a carrot, this is fresh, this is good for your body, you need to eat it. So I started tasting that. And then when they took me outside the hotel, and I saw the trees and I saw nature, I felt so blissful, so blessed, because I had like a really deep understanding about life, and specifically nature. Because in this travel, I think that I did during the experience, I don't remember exactly the words, because when I came back, I didn't have any words for it. So I just said to them, there is no words, we are so big, we are so big, we are God, we are God. And they gave me water in a bottle. So I saw that, and I was like, this is so shiny, so beautiful. And when I touched, and a drop started running through my arm, I felt so connected with the drop, with the water, that it was like inside of my heart. So I felt so much unity with the water, with that drop that was running through my arm, and I started crying, and I couldn't control it. It was really unconscious. I started crying and crying, and I started giving to them the water, and please touch it, this is life, feel it. So, and they look at me really strange, like, what is happening? And also I was like, really, I don't know, but in other place. So I was like, also, I don't know, but different. And then when I was really close to a tree, I embraced one, and I felt so much connected, and I felt the same sensation that I had with the water. So I felt like I was one with nature, with universe. So for example, as long as the days went on, I realized that I had a really deep understanding about what is water, why animals and plants are here, like what is their mission on the earth, and also what is our mission as human beings on the earth. So it's like something inside of me understood everything. So, and I was like, oh, and every time that I saw nature, it's like I need to do a reverence, to be so grateful because I'm here. So it changed me the way I see nature now. The download, it was, you are here and all human beings are here to love each other and to enjoy life. There is no reason to suffer. So like, I really felt that there is no reason to suffer. So it was like the first time in my life that I felt something like that. And I was like, it's such a ridiculous thing to be angry for that. I don't know, how I was like, like really mad about forgetting that stuff on my hotel. So if life is so beautiful, I have to enjoy, to be so much, in contact with nature. And also that water and animals and plants are the really, big expression of life. When you really feel passion for life, it's like you become one with them and you feel so much respect because they are supporting your journey here. So to feel that they are supporting you and that you are always safe in the place that you are, that it's Earth and that it's really a home, and that they are beings as you and they will follow everything that you would like to do, and they are like here to explain to you that life it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Every time that you connect with them, you will have this information available. So it was like, it's so easy to have access to this information. Just embracing a tree, just feeling the water running through your hair. It's so easier. So it was like, the way I see things is like, it's easier to understand why we are connected. So, and that love, but in the really deep way. So not like just simple things, simple stuff. No, like really with the heart. Really with the heart. And I wanted to share this experience because it was my first event. So I haven't been in another event. My Progressive workshop was online. So it was my first live event. And I liked the energy that you felt in the room. And also the people that you meet here, and you understand why you are here. You are meeting all these people just to love. So suddenly you believe that I will try to learn, to share some with them, but it's no. The only reason that you are here is just to love each other. So simple, so nice. And yeah, and I really like that experience. And I wasn't here looking for this kind of experience or healing or something like that, just to get the information, to understand new things. And when I had this, it was like, wow, this is so wonderful. I have, the option of having a really great knowledge from other places that I cannot have from a book or from an interview. Of course, they can give me some ideas, but to have it from the real source, like it's something like all your cells understood the message, so there is no words to understand. And also one download, because it was my first experience, but I had like 3 in the whole week. So like the second was like, we are God and we didn't know it. Oof, it was so moving for me. I couldn't stop crying. To realize that suddenly you were like, I will try to do this because I need that I have to be better and to put in so much effort on that. But also relating that with suffer or pain or things like that. But then suddenly it's like, there is no need to see it like a suffering because you are God and you didn't know it. And you were taking so much time to make it, to forcing it. But when you really realize that you are God, so it's like, yeah, it's simple. You just have to relax and
yeah, and be one with that. So it was really, really moving. And also when you see The Observer, I had also, I don't know, but it was like a movie for me this week because I had a lot of experiences. And for the second day, I had the experience of losing myself as well on the void. And I was like, I felt like I'm sleeping, I think so. So I was, or no, maybe I'm in the void. So I was like confusing. And then I saw like an eye, like really far away. So I was like floating in the universe and I saw an eye. So, but really far away, like a sticker. So I said, no, probably I'm like dreaming, so maybe it's not real. Okay, so suddenly it changed, so it disappeared. And then I like wake up in another episode where I saw a pyramid with a person inside with all these centers really shining. So, and this person was sitting inside the pyramid. So when I saw it, I was like, oh my God, I cannot control myself. I just want to cry because this is so real. It is shining, a person shining inside this pyramid. And then this image start changing and moving and moving and moving and suddenly become the eye that I saw before. But this time the eye was really close to me, was in front of me. So I was blinking and I saw, I felt so afraid. I don't know if I should enter or not. So I was like feeling that I had to take the decision of entering or not because like this eye was closing and opening, like saying, you would like to enter or not. It was my understanding. And I said, maybe I should take the opportunity to enter because I don't know when I will connect again like this. So I will take it, but I felt really afraid. I was already crying. So I will take this decision, this opportunity, and I entered to this eye. And when I entered, I was like in a tunnel. So entering like deeper. And when I reached the point, I saw myself. I was the eye. I was inside the eye. So the observer always was me. So when I got that understanding, also I started crying because it's like you see yourself inside that universe. So at the end of the story was you. You were the person that you were looking for. So there is no searching for another scene. It was always you. So that understanding makes me like change my life. I mean, it was really profound, really profound.